Hi and welcome to TMG Review. I'm Rick.
I'm Andrew, and today, directed by Ridley Scott with a screenplay by Walter Hill, Alien. The film is a masterpiece for me. It's sustained tension, fantastic set pieces, amplified by fantastic performances. We've got John Hurt, Tom Skerritt, Yaphet Kotto, and of course Sigourney Weaver as Ellen Ripley. But Rick, you watched this for the first time.
I mean, obviously I'd heard of Alien a lot growing up, and it was one movie that were always sort of on my list that I wanted to check out, but I'd never really got around to seeing it. And I just thought that at this point, because it's such an iconic film, I just thought when I watch it, I'm just going to be seeing things that have been robbed so many times, so it's not going to feel very original to me. But this story stands up pretty well. The thing I liked about it is that it opens and you've got the 7 characters sort of contained on this ship, and you know you've got them 7 characters, and I really like that sort of claustrophobic sort of feel that it's got going on.
They're in hypersleep and then they wake up and obviously they receive the signal from this other planet.
Yeah.
Did you find it frightening? I mean, I first saw it a long time ago, and this was before YouTube, so I didn't know about the chest burst. I didn't know about the alien. I'd never seen the alien, so it really freaked me out. Obviously you will have seen bits and you'll know sort of from Spaceballs as well, as I know you're a big Spaceballs fan. There's an alien homage in there. So did it frighten you as much as you thought maybe it would?
The film's definitely scary. I mean, it's got frightening bits. It's got a really good sort of tension throughout. I mean, it keeps you on your toes. You can't not watch it because something's always happening. I think they do a really good job of that, of just keeping that tension throughout the whole movie. The chest bursting scene, I've seen it done so many times, sort of ripped off and parodies of. That didn't have the effect on me that it should have done if it was the first time I've seen it. I mean, overall, the movie stands up. It's still really good. I mean, this movie came out in 1979, and at that time it was sort of unheard of for a strong female heroine to be the lead of a horror movie.
There'd been female leads before. I'm thinking of Suspira from about 5 years before, but Jessica Alba's character is not particularly resourceful. It's not particularly strong. It's not a very good film. This is the first film that really had the woman as centre stage, and it's the woman who has to stand up for everybody. So
and she's the only one talking sense in the whole movie. I mean, after they'd visited this other spaceship and they're trying to return onto the ship, she wants to put them in quarantine, and everyone's just like, no, we don't need quarantine. And it's just like, yeah, you probably do.
Yeah, you do. Something's just attached itself to a man's face.
Yeah.
He's wearing a spacesuit, and yet this thing is opened. It's a beautiful sequence. The pod slowly opens, he looks down, and this thing just jumps out and attaches itself, and it's disgusting. But yeah, absolutely, you would quarantine and would not let them out of the room until that thing it was dead. You could literally open the lock and throw it out. One
of the things I liked about it is how much you don't get to see the alien. So that sort of constant threat that you don't know where he is, you don't know when he's going to pop up next, because you get to see sort of glimpses of him. Just the fact that they don't show him that much, it adds to the movie.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's what fell down in the third 3 for me. The alien was essentially the star, and it's not the alien that's the star, it's the actors, and that's why you need high quality actors. You need John Hurt, you need Sigourney to pull it off. If it had been another cast, like maybe it had all been teenagers, kids horror movie like Urban Legend, it never would have worked. You need sophisticated grown-up actors who convinced are these people who work on this ship, who are blue collar, who aren't scientists, they aren't tech geniuses, they're just ordinary people, and that's why it works.
So you've got like Brett and Parker, who are like the maintenance crew on the ship. They're complaining about like wages and how they want to get paid more and stuff. It makes them more relatable. You actually feel like you can get behind these characters because a lot of people can relate to needing more money.
These are blue collar people. It's a mining ship out there in space. It's not exploring for interplanetary life, nothing like that. These are just ordinary people faced with an extraordinary situation and a terrifying situation when you see that alien and the saliva is dripping from its mouth and those razor sharp teeth. Oh my god, it just freaks me out. But thinking about it now, the H.R. Giger's designs are just flawless. What's wonderful is it's not got a purpose. It's not killing to survive. It's killing for pure pleasure. And that, again, increases the tension because this alien has no, as Ian Holmes says, delusions of morality. It merely kills for the pleasure of killing.
Yeah, it's just doing it for sport, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a sport. And it clearly is taking pleasure in ripping people to pieces. If you haven't seen Alien, I really urge you to see it. Forget the Predator versus whoever remakes. Go back to the original. It's the most perfect of all 4 of the films. It's absolutely flawless from beginning to end. I would give it 5. I've loved it for many years, and I think it's just a fantastic horror film of the kind they just don't make anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I give this movie a 4 out of 5. I think it's definitely worth seeing, just because these characters are so well-rounded. Even without the alien, these characters are just really interesting on their own, so when you add that to the mix, it just heightens everything. It's definitely worth checking out.
You can get it on DVD. It's also available in Blu-ray. There are numerous box sets. It was re-released for the cinemas back in 2003, so I imagine when it hits its 40th anniversary it'll get re-released. I hope it does. So yeah, do check it out. Definitely worth seeing.
If you like this review, please don't forget to hit the like button, and please don't forget to subscribe for our future reviews, and until next time, thanks for watching.
Thank you, goodbye.